If you're between the ages of 13 and 18, I suggest you to watch this video until the end, because today we're going to talk about just making the most out of your life, especially when you're young, because believe it or not, our days are counted, and we should make the most out of them. So yeah, when you're getting older, things are getting more difficult, obviously, so eventually you have to move out and live on your own, pay for taxes, and you'll have to eventually become a fully fledged, responsible adult. And who likes responsibilities, right? Unfortunately, we have to learn about all these things from an early age. I would even say, starting from 13, you should already start to make a move, a transition. You should try to shift your life and maybe try to take choices that normally you wouldn't take because you're either scared or you are not old enough. And no, I'm not talking about going out and partying. Like, you have your 20s for that, but before your 20s and before living your life happily in your 20s, you want to make sure that those 20s are going to be all fun and jolly. But for that, you will in fact have to work. You work for the fun. And once you've worked enough for it, you shall have a balance between fun and stability. And that's something that a lot of people in their 20s miss: stability. They get off track, they get off balance, and without balance to their lives, they get lost. And just the same way as a kid gets lost in the woods, you get lost in your 20s, you get drunk, passed out, you don't get a job. Even worse, like, you either don't get a job or you get a job that you absolutely despise. You do a 9 till 5 shift, you hate it, you have no reason to just keep living because what's the point there? Everything's the same, and you just get enclosed in this huge bubble of nothingness and sadness. So you get depressed, to drink yourself, and yeah, you don't want to turn that way. We want to have profit, we want to have passive income, we all want to be entrepreneurs and successful business people. And even if we say we don't, part of us wants to have some money, because yes, money doesn't bring us happiness, but it does bring us opportunities, and it gives us opportunities to do what we want in life. So I'm gonna give you this quick tip, and I don't know how many of you will use it, but just hear me out. If you're a teenager and you're just still in your transitioning years, I really suggest you to start looking into investing, start looking into internships, anything, summer jobs, anything that could keep you occupied and that's not really related to just playing games and that's it. Heck, even YouTube, TikTok, anything that has to do with earning money, as long as you believe in it and you put in the work and put in the effort, put in the hours, do your best, maybe it could be a huge benefit for you in the future. Okay, but if I'm being completely honest with you, all these internet professions like streaming and entertainment, I would kind of forget about it. Unless you're extremely passionate about it and that's your number one priority. Unless you're Mr. Beast crazy and you feel like you have the time to sit at home all day 24/7 and think of ideas and ways to improve your statistics and stuff. Unless you're that crazy, I would honestly tell you to back off from that, because there's so many kids that have wasted a lot of their time, including me. When I was a kid, I would have 6 YouTube channels and I'd make TikToks, I'd make anything, because I would think that I can be just like all the other big creators. And that really got me experience, but at the end of the day, that's not what I want to do. That content that I used to make, it wasn't good content. And right now what I'm doing, even though it's not really giving me any earnings, I'm not getting much in return, at least I get comments from people that have actually been helped. So that's mostly the reason why I'm doing these podcast style videos and commentaries. But yeah, so what job should I get as a 14-year-old teenager or 16-year-old, whatever? Just look into anything. Seriously, help is crucial, you know? You should ask anyone, even though you don't feel like you're ready. Let yourself be helped, and maybe you can be could be helped to get ready for your future. And whether that is like your dad, your friends, or just any known person that could get you in contact with any small job or whatever. You don't need to get paid as a kid. Doing an internship is the right way to begin your teenhood. And yeah, that's my advice for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helped any of you. And yeah, if you got any suggestions for a future video of mine, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I'll make sure to read as many ideas as possible. And I'll see you all later.